Welcome, motherfucker. It's like, no. Cardinal signs! Cardinal signs! Cardinal signs. Welcome to your weekly. December 20th through the 26th. Sun, moon, and rising signs for each cardinal sign. I'm glad you guys are here. Thank you for choosing Free Spirit Tarot. I incorporate natural sounds and settings in my videos in the belief that you may pick up something that resonates. The air is blowing where I'm at. I cannot control it, so if it's annoying, I apologize. Just kind of drown it out. Check the description below after this video for all Free Spirit Tarot related things, baby. You know how we do it. We're going to jump right into emanations, aka heaven or hell, for each cardinal signs, Aries, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn. We're going to clarify the spread today with Line Strider. Okay. All right. Let's do it, baby. Let's do it. All right. What do we have for Aries? All right. What do we have for Aries here? Let's go ahead and get a cut. First, what do we have for cardinal signs? For the week of December 20th through the 26th. Earth, Moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter. I forgot how to do Jupiter. Jupiter, you crack it like this. Jupiter. Venus, Saturn, the Sun. Pluto, Neptune, Uranus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Baby, let's dance. All right, so this one doesn't count because it doesn't count. All right, so Aries, we have the angel of sky, Shanquel. Angel of sky. All right, Aries, you're being carried through. You're being carried through this week. It's almost like you're it's something carrying and hovering you over like something, right? And whatever you're hovering over is like so like not where you want to be. But this angel is blocking that from your experience because it's like you're not really meant to experience that. It's like a waste of time. So this angel is pretty much protecting you. You're going to feel yourself sort of effortlessly getting through a sticky situation this week. All right? So just be aware of that, Aries. You're going to effortlessly move through something this week. Okay? Pretty nice. What do we have for Cancer? All right? Cancer, what do we have for you? Cancer. We have Simikiel, Angel of Vengeance. All right? It's in reverse. So I feel like some physical contact is going to happen. I feel like it already happened. I feel like you're going to notice how much you've gotten back at somebody for something that might have happened to you. It could have been a wrongdoing, more than likely. And you really didn't like that. Something happened to this individual who did you wrong. You're going to see the fruits of that labor. You're going to see the fruits of that vengeance, basically. This week, you can be like, yeah, I'm glad they got that shit because they should have did that shit to me. You know what I'm saying? So you're getting your vengeance. You already got your vengeance. You're going to be able to see it this week. What do we have for Libra? What do we have for Libra? Libra, we have Uriel, Angel of Flame. Closer to the Aries side of things, Libra. All right? So Libra, you're probably already feeling like you have the energy to get out of bed effortlessly and things like that. You might have scratched the surface of your psyche as of late. You might find yourself kind of like moving through a lot of opportunities this week. Moving through a lot of experiences kind of quick. So if you're talking to people, or if you're getting into things, eating stuff, you might be eating faster, or eating this, trying this, talking here, talking there. Or you might be seen in a lot of places, all right? You're gonna have a lot of exciting time this week, right? A lot of exciting things happening for you this week, Libra, all right? But just because you're in the spirit already, you've already broken past a certain mindset, What do we have for Capricorn? Capricorn, we have hell. And that's so Capricorn, there's a victory that you will be achieving this week, all right? Now, there's going to be a point in time this week, Capricorn, when you're going to feel like you're not able to push past a certain limit, a certain point. Okay? It could even be someone that is testing a boundary of yours, right? And it's going to get to the point where it's like do or die, right? And when you don't budge, or when you like don't give up past this point where you feel like you really should give up, you're going to be able to get the victory right there. It's going to give you all the energy you need. This thing sort of helps you out once you learn the lesson, not giving up. Once you do that, you get all the energy you need to pretty much break through that obstacle, and it's like a permanent victory. It's like one of those victories, like when you win, it's like things are easier now. You know, I don't have to walk to work no more. I can drive now. It's like way better. You know what I'm saying? Underlining energy. We have Astubis, Angel of Divinations, okay? So, this week is about you taking action on what you sort of noticed last week. There was a lot of things last week that you were picking up on. You didn't even want to, you didn't want to pay attention to that which was being showed to you. But this week it's like, you know what? I'm going to take action on these things. I'm going to do something about what I'm seeing, what I'm hearing, what I'm picking up on. Cardinal signs, if this resonates, like the video, subscribe, hit that motherfucking bell to be notified for more videos I do here in the future. You damn right. Let's see what we got for you, baby. See what we got for you, baby. Let's see what we got for you, baby. Yeah. You like my hair? I know you do, because everybody loves it. I had the best. I ain't even gonna talk about it. All right, let's see what we got for cardinal signs. All righty. So, cardinal signs, you're showing up as the Ten of Pentacles. All right. Showing up as the Ten of Pentacles, this is great. You're building things with family possibly this week. I say expect a lot of family collaborations, of course. It might not be the most heartfelt thing, but it's very traditional. It feels good. It could be very fulfilling. A lot of family things going on. A lot of shared family gatherings, and I see a lot of people bringing a lot of dishes to the family, somebody's house, a lot of people calling, making sure they're checking in, a lot of that stuff. It's just real wholesome, and that's what you're dealing with this week. All right. A lot of animals, a lot of old buildings you've been around, a lot of friends you haven't seen in a long time. You're definitely going to be talking to a few elderly people you haven't in a long time, all right? And there's about two elderly people that you want to talk to. You haven't talked to them in a while. They have valuable information, especially the one who's older. There's an older elderly person within the two. All right? You have the Four of Wands, Moon position. All right, so you're adapting very well to family dynamics this week. All right, so you're going to be put to family dynamics. Your goal is to be to have harmony within the family dynamic. All right, and because you feel passionate about that. You need to have things harmonious. You need to have things working. No frustration. Okay, and you're going to feel like you're able to adapt well with family. All right, you're going to feel like things are going to work. And it's going to be a lot of fun, celebration, all right? That's looking real good. All right? Mars position, we have the Eight of Swords. So you are going to feel like you have to take action on things that keep you stuck in your head. So this week, you're going to feel like you're stuck in your head, and you're going to work on it. You're going to take action on it. You're going to be like, nah, I'm not going to think like this. So I'm going to do something about it, all right? And as you're doing things about it, it's working out within how you feel. I'm not going to be stuck in my head. I'm not going to have no fear about family situations that are on my mind, because you're dealing with family right now, this week. And so you're going to work on that. You're going to find ways to get out of your head and break that chain of negative thoughts this week. Okay, it's looking really good. Let's see what's on your mind anyway, and what you're manifesting. we have these Six of Wands. You might feel like you're not getting enough attention from family, you know? You might feel like family doesn't really recognize your achievements that well, right? So you might try a little hard. You might try a little harder this week to show family what you've overcome. You know, you're going to be manifesting situations this week where you feel like you have to show family. You feel like you have to steal the attention, to steal the center stage, so you can get a piece of the stage. You know, I want everybody to know what I've been going through this year and what I've accomplished, what I have persevered through. You know, basically, I see you like, sort of like just. I see you being very restless in this type of energy as well, right? But if you look at it like this, things are harmonious, things are nice, and then it's like as things are just nice and running smoothly, you decide to jump in with the, okay, now look at what I've achieved this year. You know, it's like getting everybody's attention, but sort of forcefully. But it's not necessarily too bad. You know, it's more like you're solving the problem. You're trying to solve the problem of pretty much being seen for like what you've gone through, you know. But it's a little difficult though. You're a little restless doing so. Okay. And yeah, you might have some hating ass family members, but it's like one or two, or just one. You know, it could be just one that's hating like a motherfucker, and you know, and it's ruining it for everybody. You know, that's what I'm feeling a little bit. I feel like there's one family member that's hating, and it makes you feel like everybody hating, but it's really just one motherfucker who hating. All right. Jupiter. All right. Jupiter. We got the Seven of Swords. All right. So you're gonna feel like you have to be honest with family as much as possible. You're gonna feel like you have to be transparent because your morals, your standards. All right. You're going to tell family, you're going to communicate with family what you're personally doing for yourself, you know, how you stand out, what you're being persistent in, all right? So I definitely see you showing family what you do behind closed door because you're family, you know? So you're sort of being open and honest with family when it comes to what you do behind closed doors because you know, you want to know if you can, you should be able to do that with family, right? And you feel like things are harmonious enough to do so, all right? You're feeling pretty good. That's great. Feeling pretty decent. Working on things that are like, you know, keeping you stuck in your head. Definitely breaking those barriers down, all right? Now, shit. When it comes to, I don't know what the fuck that is. When it comes to like your partner of interest, all right, whoever you deal with, this person, they're like in the Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles in reverse, Venus position. You know, this person is drifting around. You know, whoever you're thinking about or you feel strongly about the most, this person is drifting around your life. They're not solidly in your life right now. All right, they might be drifting and doing their own thing this week. All right, so you might not really connect with them this week. Okay, so that's what I have here. You might be taking the easy way out when it comes to what you want. So let's say you want to have a certain dynamic, but you'll just settle for less. You might settle for less when it comes to like you sort of like doing something new with family or like your partner, right? So keep that in mind this week. Try not to settle for less, but you might find yourself settling for less, you know, just because you want to get something. You like it's like I want to go get pizza, but you go to 7-Eleven, but when you can go to like something that's a little bit better than 7-Eleven, you know? So, you know, you might notice yourself settling for less a little bit this week. So that's all I'm looking at right there. That's all I'm seeing, right? But definitely partner interests. They're kind of like they. It's almost like they felt like they needed to sort of distance themselves. They're also distancing themselves from family as well. You know, partner interest is not really dealing with family much. You know, they're sort of celebrating with a different family. All right. So there's another family that they drifted into and celebrated with, or celebrating with. Right. All right. So they're having fun there. doing their own thing there, all right? And you might be trying to get their attention a little bit here. Six of Wands reverse this week. Yeah. I don't see partner interest even contacting you or communicating either. So I wouldn't even bother, like, if you're thinking about them too much or anything like that. Let's see. Saturn position. We have the Hangman in reverse. Okay. Hangman in reverse. So when it comes to like what you're achieving, you're sort of able to sacrifice something for like, you know, I guess for the sake of seeing things different. All right. But you might feel stuck when you do this. So you might come across very selfish with family and maybe a possible loved one here because you feel like you had to sacrifice something. You feel like you had to give something up. You couldn't really look at you feel like you had to look at something different and it came from you. It might have felt like you had to sacrifice something. It's like I had to look at this different because I had to make a sacrifice. So it's like you had to do two things. You had to sacrifice and you had to look at something different. Or it's like that. It's like it's both together, you know? And so, and it's like in order to achieve, like a more of a spiritual sense of things. So it's like I didn't really even want to have this spiritual growth, but since I had to sacrifice, I might as well. I'm forced to look at it differently, and this could make you a little bit selfish because it's like making your achievements a little difficult this week because of this sacrifice and you looking at things differently here. And it could be because of this partner of interest that's not really being reliable to you, stable to you this week here. All right. By the weekend, it's going to be like kind of frustrating when it comes to like what have you achieved this week, right? Alrighty, sun position, we have the Seven of Cups. So overall, by the end of this week, you're sort of going to feel much lighter. So the weekend is going to be good towards the end, Sunday, where you're able to really like release a lot of what you had on your heart and sort of like try things out and see things for what they are. So instead of being in fantasy land about a lot of stuff, you're gonna try it out. You're gonna test the waters in a couple places. Your confidence, your emotional confidence, it's gonna rise up really high. And you're just gonna step out on faith and see where things go. And you're gonna make a lot of decisions on desires, or you're gonna make a lot of decisions on things you want this week as well. All right. So there's a lot of things you want this week. You're going to be going for those. All right. You're going to be taking action. Instead of being timid, you're going to be like going for it. I see you talking to people you like. I see you going into new places that you want. All right. I see you creating something for a business that's going to flourish and kind of make some money. I see you going for it. I see that. Definitely here. All right, so we'll do Pluto, Neptune, Uranus because I said so. All right, so Pluto, you have the Sun card here. I feel like there's a lot of attention I feel like you're not getting a lot of attention, and this is like turning things upside down. All right, and honestly, I feel like a lot of people aren't getting attention, and you might think it's just you. So I feel like a lot of people aren't getting attention. But you might feel like it's just you, but you're working on getting out of your head, taking action, Mars position, getting out of your head about, you sort of like not changing in a way, or there's something about you that you want to change and transform, but you feel like you're not getting enough attention or you're not being nourished enough in order to actually do that type of change. Whatever change this is, I'm not sure. Okay? But and also you're being empowered the more you're by yourself in some way this week. The more you're sort of by yourself, or like you interact with people, you do whatever, and then you sort of move to your own personal space, and you sort of like marinate in that, every now and then or something. That sort of like, empowers you in a way, Um, Now, for Neptune position, we have the Three of Cups. All right, Three of Cups. So there's a part of your dreams. There's like an aspect or whatever of you like sort of like having a great time, something you want to do like with friends and family. You know, you want it to be amazing with family and friends. You want it to be awesome, right? But it's almost like you have to please certain people in order for your dreams to work this week. And so you find yourself having to pour into people more than usual. And it's like your dreams aren't really being fulfilled this week, all right? So keep that in mind. It could be someone here who is open to you and they're really honest and they're honest about whatever they're honest about, you can't really work with it. But they're honest, so it's like, okay, I appreciate the honesty, but they told me that it's not going to work out a certain way, but I'm gonna still try to make it work. But they were honest with you. It's something weird about that, and it's a family member. Okay, and now let's see Uranus. So Uranus, we have the Five of Wands. I'm gonna do this a little differently next time. What I'm going to do is I'm going to place all the cards out first, and then I'm going to read them. Okay, so it's faster, and then the video is a little bit more exciting. Uranus position, we have the five of swords, Five of Wands in reverse. All right. So you're gonna feel like you need to be rebellious. All right, this week you're gonna feel like you need to be rebellious. All right, because you don't want to, and the way you're gonna be rebellious is like not dealing with confrontation. So family might be arguing, talking about how they see things differently. You know what I'm saying? And in order for you to be, in order for you to grow as an individual, right? You feel like, you know what? I'm not even going to deal with that bullshit. I'm just going to passively sit back, let them go ahead, burn themselves out, and I'm just going to, solve the problems, solve my own problems. Right? Right. And you're going to do that by yourself. You're going to let everybody know that you're solving your own problems. But you might be pleasing the wrong people, so keep that in mind as you're trying to solve your problems here. Okay? All right, cool. Now, remember Aries, you're being carried through something, so that's really good. All right? Cancer, you're definitely going to notice that someone got hurt because, they hurt you, all right? So you're going to notice that. You're going to feel good about that too. Just try not to overdo it because Simmerkill can cut you too if you overextend too much of wanting vengeance, okay? Libra, you're going to have all the energy you need, all right? You already jumped into it. You've already gotten to that level, so that's great. A lot of family is going to notice this energy too, Libra. A lot of family is going to notice that you've expanded your mind in a way, gotten far. And also for Capricorn, family is going to know, family is going to know you sort of overcame something like strong in your life, It could also be that family is the issue here, They might get on your last nerves and you might want to scream, yell, or break, but you might end up not doing that or something. And then you might have this epiphany or this understanding or this emotional equilibrium happen to you where you're like totally fine with what's going on and knowing that that's not really something that can bother you anymore, Capricorn. Okay? So, thank you for being here. I appreciate you choosing Free Spirit Tarot for this cardinal sign reading, December 20th through the 26th, Sun, Moon, and Rising. If you want a personal reading, check the description below when this live is done. And yeah, I'm about to go ahead and do fixed signs. So if you'd like to check that out, I'll see you there later.